Hello, everybody. My name is Crumpytoast. Welcome back to our LA Angels franchise series here on MLB The Show 24. Last episode, we played opening day against the Brewers, played this absolutely insane game where Michael King went down in the first inning, and it was a bullpen game, and we went on to win in the 12th inning. It was absolutely insane, and I didn't realize that we had a gap day here, so we kind of have our bullpen back. So if we go look at the pitchers, there's definitely some fatigue, but we definitely got a lot of energy back. I mean, Kopech, Cosgrove, Bednar, and Alcala, I'm pretty sure each one of them pitched only 2 innings. And yeah, other than the grand slam given up to Willie Adames, I think that's who it was, we kind of outplayed them. We scored 8 runs in the 9th through 12th innings, while they only scored 6. So it was a very back and forth and a very exciting game. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Freddie Peralta versus his former team with Aaron Ashby on the mound. So let's go ahead and player lock Peralta. Why not? Peralta versus his former team. We're going to be running with our left-handed lineup today, or our lineup against lefties. Going to be Castro leading off with Ian Happ batting second, Mike Trout batting third, Ohapi fourth, Neto, Rengifo, Verdugo, Shanuel, and then Jacob Young batting ninth. So I am very, I don't know about Jacob Young batting ninth and then Willie Adames leading off, because they are kind of the same player, just really good against lefties, but Adames is a switch hitter, so I think I'll leave it the way it is, because when they pull the lefty, then Adames can still lead off. As long as he gets on base, then he can still steal. And then our DH is batting ninth, so we can really mix that up. All right, 2-1 count for Terang. On opening day, I almost said opening Terang. That's crazy. Terang went 0 for 6 with 4 strikeouts, so he was not good. All right, I'm going to give him a little bit of a peace offering curveball below the zone. It's crowding the plate, so... Ooh. That was a strike. Unfortunate. Sal Frelick's batting next. Still foul it off. How many pitches is this for this first at-bat? This one popped up over to short. Neto's going to have it. And that is out number 1. Now, Frelick had not a bad season last year, hitting .284. Probably would have liked a bit more power. More of an on-base guy. 50 RBIs. Maybe he had more runs scored, but I don't know. He's more of a defensive center fielder or left fielder. All right, just trying to lay in the fastball, get him to pop up. That one out towards left field. Happ is going to have it. Took a lot of talent out of the NL Central side, Peralta and Ian Happ. Christian Yelich up next. This one out towards center field, and that is going to fall. Trout misplayed it. He's going to roll back to the wall. Yelich is going to have a triple. No, stops at 2. So that's going to be a double for Yelich. I mean, It's going to be William Contreras up next. That's a ball? Oh, come on, ref. Whatever. All right, 1-1 count. Swings and misses on the fastball. Peralta is very familiar with this order. And a swing and a miss on the slider got Contreras to strike out. And that's going to be scoreless. All right, going to have Aaron Ashby. We did score a run, so Trout hit an RBI double to bring in a run. Joseph Ortiz hit crazy contact last year. This one, fastball high. That one's going to fall. Shallow center field, found a gap. It's unfortunate. All right, Jackson Chorio. He's 23 years old now. That is hosed. That is going to be out at the plate. Ortiz tried to steal, and he was absolutely hosed. We have out number 1. Chourio did take a ball. 2-0 count. This is, okay. That one's foul, so it's a 2-2 count. Gonna lay a fastball high, maybe get him to swing and miss. Got him to foul off. Let's see what the feedback is. He was very late on it. Might as well just throw the slider then. That one way too far into the zone. That's going to be a extra base hit. Chourio going to stop at 2. 93 speed in scoring position now. That one just got way too over the plate. More than I would have liked. Willie Adames up next takes a strike. This one cracked out towards center field. Chourio holds it 2, and that one is over the wall. That is going to be another homer for Willie Adames, second of the season. First one being the grand slam in Game 1. And he is on pace to average 162 home runs this season. He has found our number. He's really liking the stadium. Garrett Mitchell up next. Brewers take the lead. This one hit over to third, and what a play by Rengifo. Absolutely palmed that one. Owen Miller up next. All right, don't need to do a mound visit yet. You can kind of hear it off the bat from Adames that one was going yard. Need to really get my confidence back for Peralta. Laying a curveball. Oh. This umpire cannot read curveballs at all, I guess. That one's popped up in foul territory. Ohapi's going to have it. And that's going to do it. So Adames brings in 2 with the home run, but this is a very early game. Shanuel hit a solo homer off a lefty. Let's go. He is primed for another big season. Had a crazy good one last year. Hit 25 home runs, 27, something like that. And Bryce Terang back up. That one out towards left field and curving foul. It is on the line, basically. Wow. Very late on the fastball. Let's just try and sink one in. That one out towards center. And Trout is going to have it. All right, Sal Frelick up next. Got the confidence back on the fastball a little bit. 35. Call it 36 pitches now. Frelick is a 2-time Gold Glover. Won it in 24 and 25. This one out towards center. Maybe shallow. Nope, Trout's going to have it. Trout's had the first 2 outs of this inning. Yelich had a double. Last year he hit 40 home runs. That is crazy. Takes that one for a ball. Nice take. Over 2,000 hits for Yelich. Fouls this one off. Yeah, so Shanuel had 25 home runs last year. Trout had 27, and Ohapi led the Angels with 29. All right, that one a strike. Do have a ball to give. Might as well try the high fastball. And got the swing and a miss. Yelich took a hack and missed. That's going to do it for that inning. All right, top of the 4th. Contreras up. He is their most dangerous hitter, arguably. That one out towards left field. Hap's going to have to take a turn, and that one is at the warning track and out. Still tie ball game. Joseph Ortiz up next. Lay in a circle change for the first pitch offering. That one's off. That one's choppered foul. And Shanuel has it. Made a nice defensive play. Just grounded right along that first base line. Jackson Chorio up next in a 2-out situation. All right, 1-0 count, 2-0 count. Going to the slider now. That's a ball. I don't want to walk him considering we have Adames up next and he's been carving. And that is a 4-pitch walk. We are going to... Oh, can we call a mound visit? We can't. That one over to second base, and Castro has it. And that is going to be out number 3. Pitched away from Adames, and he choppered it to second. And the order did not score in the bottom of the 4th, so we're back up 50 pitches only. This one out towards right, and that is... Nope. That is very shallow. It's out towards second, and Castro makes a great grab. All right, Owen Miller's probably where we're going to get most of our confidence back at, and that is a slider popped too short. First pitch. Peralta might go deep in this game. That's 2 away in the top of the 5th, and we are going to have Terang back up. Hit 230 last year. Not great. I actually want to lay this one a bit over so that I can hit that inside later on. This one out towards left. That is going to be a fair ball. Back at the foul wall. And that's going to be a double for Terang. 91 speed and scoring position now, so he can't get too cocky. Just laid that one a bit too far inside. Runner steals third. Nope. Caught, hosed. Oh, Hoppy did not let that one go. Rengifo got it. Nice. All right, Frelick back up. Let's strike this inside. That one popped up to third base territory, and that is a pop up and out. Nicely done. All right, got Yelich up next. This is the heart of the order. Only 1 out, so can't afford to walk anybody. Got Yelich to hack at a slider. Gonna try and get him on the circle change now. Oh, come on. This... I mean, you're taking away a 1/9 of the zone. That bottom right-hand corner, I just can't hit it. And come on. 3-1 count. Laying a circle change, low and inside. That one fouled off, so we're going to a full count. All right, laying the fastball away. Takes the offering, but foul. We're going to go high and inside with the fastball again. 61 pitches for Peralta. Fouled off by Yelich. All right. Another fastball inside. Yelich takes it out towards right field. That is back at the wall and off the wall. Not a home run, but a double for Yelich again. Wondering if Verdugo just took a bad angle. And that is a slider out to Castro, and he has it. So a line out to start. Joseph Ortiz up next. I'm going to pitch the fastball high, actually. That one falls inside, but foul. I want to go away from him now. See if I can get him to take something. That one choppered over to third. Renjifo's going to have it. Over to first. Not going to... Ooh, it is in time. I didn't think it had a shot. What a play by Rengifo. All right, now we're going to have our infield up next. They do pull Peralta for TJ Antone. And Yelich hit a solo homer to give them the go-ahead lead And they just closed up the shop. So we do lose game 2. Peralta play a very good game. Antone with the loss. Giolito with the win. Yelich with a home run and 2 doubles. I mean, definitely not a bad start for Peralta. Got through, what, 5, 6 innings? Just lack of offense, I guess. All right, game 3. Brandon Woodruff did return to the Brewers. He's been signing one-year deals, so I actually took a look at the previous free agencies, and Woodruff, after his contract expired, he signed just a one-year deal for 2026, and then, again, he signed a one-year deal for 2027. So he's really just trying to stay in Milwaukee, but he's definitely testing the market. So Casey Mize making his debut for the Angels. Let's actually play one inning of this. We'll play one inning. That way we can see his debut and then, just quick manage the rest. Yeah, Willy Adames, 2 home runs against us batting 7th is peculiar indeed. All right, Bryce Terang. On off. Not able to find the strike zone, really. The Tigers let Casey Mize walk in free agency. They were really just trying to outbid to get Scooball back, but they were unable to. Scooball went to the Giants. That one's fouled off. And they ended up going for Garrett Crochet. So they did get Garrett Crochet in free agency to replace him. They traded Scooball to the Rangers, and then the Rangers did not extend Scooball, so he went into free agency. Tigers tried to get him back, which would have been the greatest GM move of all time, but they were unable to. But they did let Casey Mize walk, and while they were trying to put their money where their mouth was, we swooped in and got him. Now, he originally wears 12. Unfortunately, that's taken, so... Now towards left field, foul. Unfortunately, the Brewers have very strong lefties in their lineup to start. Now, when over to first, Shanuel makes a great play. Great reaction, and that's out number 2. Now towards left. Probably going to be fair. It is. That's going to be another double for Yelich. He's already... Gosh, how good is Yelich? I just love that he's good still. He had a very bad slump previously, and this one's out towards left field. Happ is going to have it. Yeah, he had a pretty bad slump for a couple years, dealing with some injuries, and, yeah, might as well play this bottom of the first. Why not? Well, actually, that's exactly why not. Because we don't take pitches. All right, that one's a ball off the plate. Swing and a miss on the circle change. That's a given. Ian Happ actually has pretty good stats against righties. That's why I have him in our number 2 slot. That, and he walks. That one back at the wall. Actually going to go over. Just barely. Center fielder made a good play, but mistimed it. And that's going to be Ian Happ's 2nd home run. He was the one who hit the game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th on opening day in Game 1 of this series to push it into extras. So, yeah, crushes that one. Looking to be a very good signing already. I was sitting on inside. I don't know. I mean, if we can get... I brought Ian Happ in for his contact and his walks and his discipline. Well, the walks is discipline, but you know what I mean. And then he's already hit 2 home runs through the first series of the year. That's me chasing. Come on, he is not giving you a strike. What are you doing? That got lost in the clouds, to be honest. All right, fouled that one off. Hoppy, unless it's against lefties, he doesn't really have the power under him. He's kind of skinny, to be honest, for a catcher. I took a hack at a high fastball. They were trying to walk Hoppy. I just was, I don't know, not great. I was just late on that. That one's fouled. Perfect. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Got the contact perfect, but timing was not. That one going to lay in for a base hit for Trout. Going to be a single. I was too high on the sinker, but good timing. Got it to chopper past the shortstop. Almost over the bag. I'm going to have Rengifo up next. That one a ball. .86 contact for Rengifo. That's going to be a perfect. It's 2 outs, so we're sending everyone back at the wall. That is gone. See ya, sir. Rengifo with a 2-run homer to start the game. Hap goes yard. Trout with a single. Rengifo with a 375-foot blast. 98.5 off the bat. Perfect. See ya. All right, we're going to have Shanuel up next. Takes the fastball. You see, I was very interested in Woodruff, but we were already trying to get Casey Mize, and Woodruff was going to be fairly expensive for a 1-year deal. That one just messed up the placement. Good-ish timing. It was clarified as late, but either way. All right, we are quick managing out of this one. Ooh, a defensive substitution to Alcala. Wonder what was wrong with Casey Mize. Verdugo gets walked. Single from Neto. Double play from Castro. Arise with a single. Hap with a single. And then Hoppy strikes out. Now, I kind of want to time this up. Wow, Woodruff is not good. They get 2 runs on a double, but I think the runner was thrown out on the 3rd. I want to get through a couple more innings. Ooh, double play. Before putting in a new pitcher. Yeah, 11 hits from off of Woodruff is kind of insane. Definitely pitching a contact against him. Verdugo, Neto with a single. 3 for 3 today. Arise with a single, and Hap strikes out. So we are going to go ahead and go to... let's go to Suarez. Have a pretty hefty lead. Terrain gets walked. Single from Frelick. Fly out from Yelich. Contreras gets walked. Single brings in a run, and then a pop-up. So we limit to 1 run. Hoppy, 62 speed on a triple. They walk Trout. Fielder's choice to Trout. Puts Rengifo on. Shanuel gets a sac fly, so Hoppy does score, and then a ground out. Double from Mitchell. I don't understand. Is Suarez just trash against lefties? He is a lefty. That doesn't make any sense. Castro is going to steal here. Put runner in scoring position, and it does not score. So only need 1 inning from our next reliever. Could throw Michael King in. I don't know why I would. Let's go to Royancy Contreras. Frelick rounds out. Yelich grounds out. And a fly out from Contreras. Rengifo gets a single. Shanuel gets a single. 2-run score on the Verdugo double, and then a ground out from Neto. All right, let's go to Kopech. Line out from Ortiz, strikeout to Chorrio, and then single from Adames, and then a strikeout to Mitchell. So Kopech gets the save. And we win the series 2-1. So we lost game 2 mainly because of a lack of offense late in the game, but our bullpen gets it done. I'm interested to see what Casey Mize's injury is. 11 hits off Woodruff is insane. And 2 walks. Does not look to be anything. So Casey Mize just needed to get taken out of the game. All right. King is still playing down. He's going to be fine for his next start. All right, we're going to have a 3-game series. Trevor Rogers actually in the starting rotation for the O's. Interesting. He was starting the year at the AAA level. Cade Povich is in AAA. I think they're trying to trade him is what that is, although he is on a cheap deal. Oh, man, that's good. Although he is 26, he's getting close to his potential. I don't know what it is, but assuming it's low 80s. And he's kind of just solid all around, not good in particularly anything, which when you're looking at pitchers for sim stats, you're going to want to look at walks per 9 and home runs per 9. All right, so Cabrera versus Trevor Rogers, 2 former Marlins prospects with a potential in every single MLB The Show, even though they probably don't deserve it. Both wearing 28. Let's go and just quick manage through this. This is going to be the episode of March. I don't normally do one for March, but since we are heading into competitive Angels baseball, I do kind of want to have a more 2 consecutive strikeouts on a walk. I want to have a more in-depth look, you know, because normally I just try and fly through the seasons. Ground out leaves the bases loaded. Solo home run from Verdugo. Young gets walked. Let's go and caught stealing. Damn. All right. Double from Beavers, whoever that is, and a 2-run homer from Rutschman ties the game. Holiday gets on. Strikeout to Amaya. Henderson walks and then a fly out. Ian Happ gets walked and then gets moved to second on a Neto single. Rengifo singles. 2 outs. Rally. Nope. Fly out from Shanuel. Cabrera's stamina is wavering. Fly out, single, and a ground out. All right, so we're limiting runs, pitching to contact. Error from Happ. 2 outs, Trout flies out. Question is, Holiday gets walked. Back to, I'm pulling him. We need, we can put Antone in. Single from Henderson, line out. Fielder's choice. Mendoza. Fielder's choice, nice. Walk to Ohapi, line out from Neto, single from Rengifo, single from Shanuel. They go to Michael Wacha, and then a double play. All right, fly out, strikeout. Double from Rutschman, and then a fly out from Holiday. Should probably substitute or DH out, as well as put in a new pitcher. Single from Neto. Double from Rengifo gives us 2 go-ahead runs to put us 4-2. They put in Keegan Atkin. Strikes out the side. All right. Hurstead. All right, fielder's choice. Now I got to pull you. Let's go to Tom Cosgrove. Strikeout and a ground out. All right, so that goes scoreless. Ryan Stanek is an O. Really should have put in or pulled Young. Go ahead. Caught stealing from Castro. He has not been that good. All right, single and then a fielder's choice. Single from Trout. Double from Ohapi. Neto pops out. Rengifo walks. Shanuel gets 2 more runs on a single. They put in Shelby Miller, pop out, and then a fly. I probably should have subbed in. All right, let's go ahead. I really wanted to actually pitch with Bednar, but Kerstad with a single, and then into a double play. So Sosa hits into a double play to end the game. Luis Rengifo is your player of the game. 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, a double, and a walk. We're going to go to game 2. Andres Chavez versus Kyle Bradish. Let's go ahead and... I'm kind of interested to see how he does in sim, actually. Arise gets on with a leadoff single. Happ flies out. Single from Ohapi puts runners on the corner for Trout. Trout strikes out, and then a pop-up from... Is it still Ohapi? Westberg with a single. No, it's Rengifo. I'm gonna mix up that order so much, lefty versus righty. So the fact that it's Trout at 4 means that it's against righties. Yeah. Back-to-back strikeouts for Shanuel and Verdugo. Neto gets on with a single and a ground out. It does mean we are playing a righty today, so Neto, is he hitting well against righties now? I am definitely here for that. Lineup is not playing very well. Ooh, strikes out Holiday. Trout with a single. Rengifo flies out, fielder's choice, and a ground out. Single from Henderson, pop out. Ryan Jeffers got him to ground out. Trying to pitch around him. He might have gotten a little antsy trying to bring in a run. Strikeout. Walked Rutschman. Sack bunt. And runner got thrown out, so they did get on, but they sent Rutschman, or he ignored the sign. Happ with a single. A Hoppy strikes out. Trout with a single. Rengifo with a single, but the runner gets thrown out. Happ, come on. And that's a ground out. Come on. Beavers with a single. Single from Westberg. Strikeout. Sack fly, so they score a run. Single from Jeffers and a pop-up. We need some offense. There it is. Zach Neto with a solo home run. Ties the game. Chavez probably solo homer to Rutschman. Come on. I was just about to say could probably go one more. Westberg with a double brings in another run. Walk and a fly out. Double from Happ. Let's actually hop in. Got a little bit more time today. Got this. It's a very short episode normally because it's just this one week, really. I don't know. I really like doing the in-depth. All right, Paul Sewald at four-seam slurve, circle change. Let's see how old he is. 36, good hits per 9, solid all around. Not a good pitch mix, though. All right, so the four-seam dips a little bit. Garrett Cole with a complete game shutout versus the White Sox. I'm actually okay with that because the White Sox are some ass. That one out towards center. That's going to bring the run in. And that is an RBI for O'Hoppe on the single. Top of the 8th. Tying run on base. We're going to have Mike Trout 2 for 3. Might get a little bit of room to work with here. No outs. They might try and walk him. To try the four-seamer in. I was kind of sitting it, but not really, though. Only down to 88 power now. Trout is regressing. All right, that circle change is actually a little slow, so I can kind of read it. Like that. That was good timing under it, but that's going to die out in left field. Camden Yards is very deep. That's going to be a fly out. Runner's going to hold at 1. We're going to have Rengifo up next. 1 for 3 today. Still went on it, but fouled off. It's low in the zone anyway, so that was just me missing it. That's going to be out towards center field. And looks like they do have the play. 2 outs. Runner still on. Shanuel's 0 for 3 today. I didn't even mean to go for that. I pressed it just a little bit and it went. That's strike 2. I took it. Need to get on base here. That's, yeah, ball. Because if we strike out here, that means that their closer, Bautista, is going to face our 7, 8, and 9 hitter. I took strike 3. Fuck. All right, we are going to go back to quick manage. Contreras, double from Jeffers, fly out, and then Honeycutt pops up. All right, they're going to put in Bautista. He's going to get his little walk-in animation. No music on. I don't know if there would be. Their closer is out. Now, against a lefty, I suppose Verdugo's... let's see, what's your discipline? 50 and 61. Call for time. Verdugo's 0 for 3 today. Let's go ahead and pull him. Put in Brennan. Give him a fresh look. 4-seam splitter, slider, max confidence. That one goes for a ball. One count. Took a hack at the fastball, but should have just taken it. That one got there, but it's a liner to third. And that's out. Is that Ohapi playing for, or not Ohapi? That's Adley Rutschman playing first. They got Rutschman playing first so they can have Jeffers playing catcher. That's kind of backwards, but Neto's 2 for 3, so I'm not going to pull him. I saw it the whole way. I took the hack anyways. Fudge. I don't know what I'm doing. Really throwing this game. All right, 1-2 count. Bautista's 6 pitches in. Just don't let him give you a fastball like that. Oh, man. Fighting back, even though there's really only one pitch that should have been swung on. Just got to the splitter way too early. All right, well, we fight back into a full count. Got Willie Castro on deck. And swings through the fastball, strikes out. I mean, that is, yeah, that's a beauty. All right, second base against a righty. Yeah, Brennan was kind of it. I probably should have just left Verdugo in and then substituted in Brennan in here, but might not matter in the end. All right, ball 1. Game on the line. Go ahead, run at the plate. Two count. We're ahead. We don't need to get crazy. That's going to be a perfect blast. Runner takes, or center fielder takes a bad cut, but there's not enough on it. That's going to be a fly out to center field at the warning track. So Orioles win 3-2. Bautista closes the door, or slams the door. Even though we almost tied the game in the bottom or top of the 8th. Chavez does get the loss, but I can't be upset with that start. I mean, 6 innings, 2 runs. Got to give him in the bullpen a little bit more of something to work with here. And we are going to go ahead and play this game on quick counts. So, top of the order for the Orioles actually hitting very well. Santander is hitting 5th at 136, so not as good. Orioles' problem is saturation. There are way too many good players buried on the depth chart that they just have to trade people away. Povich never developed because he never got a start at the MLB level. He's 26 years old. Unfortunately, that is just a side effect of MLB The Show. Unfortunately. All right, last game of the month of March. Got Grayson Rodriguez on the mound. In his previous start, 1.5 ERA over 6 innings. 6 strikeouts, though. 1-1 count for Arise, hitting .538. That's not going to last. Might with that. That's going to be a leadoff single. Going to hold him at 1. Ian happening 364. That was just a circle change down the middle. That one's going to be back towards left field. That one's going to be a fair ball. And that's going to be a double for Hap. I'm going to hold Arise at 3. Third. And that is out of play. That's going to score 2 runs. Just a throwing error and boos across the yard. Hoppy swings through a fastball, just blinked and it was gone. Also, I was too low. Went to the slider next, taken for a ball. Well, Hoppy's hitting 261. The thing I didn't like that I saw is that Arise is no longer at 99 contact versus lefties. He's at like 96 now. Normally I wouldn't, you know, it's a nice problem to have. But the regression on that 6-year contract I gave him, or no, it was a 5-year contract worth $6 a year, so that's 30. Got there late, so that's foul. Trying to draw a walk here. It's only giving me fastballs down in the zone. That one way too high, but Ohapi takes a swing at it, and that's going to be a solo homer for Ohapi. Our Silver Slugger catcher has just gone yard. Oppo Taco in Camden Yards. 356. And just like that, this one already going our way. Trout's hitting 526, so more of a contact hitter now, but don't want him to be. That one went first pitch swinging out of the zone. Just going to be a fly out to right. Now, the thing that is weird about our lineup is against righties, we actually have 2 lefties buried in the lineup at 6 and 7, which is a little weird, but considering we have Ohapi and Trout, I mean, I could move Ohapi to 5th. He hasn't been playing that good to start the year.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's going to be a weak hit to shallow left center field, and Renjifo's going to have a single. Rodriguez has not had a strong start to this game. Shanuel's up next, really hoping for something big from our first baseman. And I took a bad hack. Need to be patient. I think that'd be obvious, but... All right, Verdugo up next, hitting 235 with a home run and 4 RBIs over 6 games. Well, this is the 6th game. Take strike 2. 98 career home runs for Verdugo. So he will hit it this season unless he has an astronomical fall off or gets injured. One of the two. One's very more likely than the other. That one out towards back right center field off the wall. And we're going to go ahead and round third. Renjifo's going to come home. Play at the plate, not in time. Renjifo's going to score, and that's going to be a RBI double for Verdugo, his 3rd of the season. Seems pretty high, but, I mean, lefty deep in the lineup with a talented roster of getting on base. We're finally putting the pieces together. Neto's hitting 364, so if he can hit against righties now, oh, man. He just might have saved his career in LA. I really didn't like that he couldn't hit righties, because that was just a killer. Because he can really only hit good contact numbers against lefties. He doesn't have good power. This one's shallow right field. Nope, that's going to be a pop-up to right field. All right, Michael King had 4 earned runs over 1.1 innings pitched. Got through that first inning, and then that second one just left with an injury. This one out to second, going to be a chopper.
He's out. Batting second, the first baseman,
All right. Sosa, he went to free agency. He was originally with the Phillies. Sort of buried in their roster as a DH. Really good against lefties. Not too good against righties, but he's about decent. I'd say he's about
That's a ball.
a good player.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now, the thing about him is that he left in free agency. The Phillies have just slowly been losing talent. They lost a little bit in Sosa and Bohm. And then their pitching is just not that strong. But they are going for the three-peat, so we'll see how they go down the line. Westberg up next. Takes a chopper at the sinker. Trout is not going to have that. Going to fall to shallow center field for a base hit. Gunnar Henderson up next. Crushes righties. That one choppered over to short. Neto's going to have the play and thrown out. So that's going to end the first. We're up 4-0. Allowed one base runner, but still not that bad. Castro's hitting 304. I know he's been caught stealing twice now. That's out towards center field. That's just going to be a routine flyout. Little bit not over it. Good timing, just not over it enough. Arise had a leadoff single to start the game. That's going to be a chopper to short. Taking hacks at everything now. If it's a 1-1 count, I should probably just take it, yeah. All right, Ian Happ finds himself in a 1-2 hole. What am I saying? Am I stuttering? I'll foul it off, hopefully. Nope. Of course. Santander up next. Now, he has had a peculiar career in MLB The Show land. He left in the 2024 free agency, signed a 5-year deal with the Mets. I think it was a 3-year, not a 5-year. It was a 3-year worth $5 million. Had those two numbers flipped. 5 a year, by the way, not $5 million total. He's worth way more than that. Got Jeffers to hack at a sinker.
2 strikes.
Ooh, bad swing. That means we can go to the slurve or the slider. I like the slider. That one's called a strike. Jeffers strikes out. He's arguing it, but it was a strike. Without a doubt. Kierstad up next. Chopper's foul. So, Santander signed a deal with the Mets in the offseason of the 2024 season. 3 years, 15 total. And then played a season with them, and then mid-season last year was traded back, or the year before, I don't remember. Kierstad's going to have a double. Maybe even a triple. This one back to the corner. Nope, going to hold him at 2. All right, 2-out double for Kierstad. Gonna have Colton Cowser up next. Kind of a lefty. That one almost hit him. That one out towards center field. Trout is not going to have the play. That's going to score a run. Does not have the... He has the speed, just not a lot of it out there. He is 88, which is a very solid number, but really relied on the speed out in center. Takes a weird hack at that one. Gonna ground out. So we give up a run. But still 4-1. 47 pitches for Rodriguez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I basically just gave up a walk. Damn. And, yeah, as soon as I gave up a walk, I knew I was going to strike out the next pitch. Of course. All right, 1 out. Trout's up next.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one's going to hit Trout. Got into a full count, but they hit him. He is pissed, and rightfully so. I mean, there's only a certain amount of pitches you can take to the neck before, you know, something. That was called a strike. Not too big fan of it. On the corner. Oh, man. How do you hit that? That one's going to be out towards second. Might not have the play. Over to first. Nope. Rengifo is safe. Second baseman could not glove it. Scored as an error, E4. Shanuel is going to be up next with runners on first and second into a full count. That one a ball, but I took a hack at it anyways. Like a big old dummy. Haha, stupid. That's going to be a perfect blast. That's going to bring in 2 runs at least off the back wall. And we're actually going to hold. Nope, only 1 run. Would have been a play at the plate, and that is a RBI double for Shanuel. That one absolutely cracked. You could hear it off the bat. Just not enough lift on it to get over that, you know, that wall in left field, which is really far back. All right, Verdugo takes a strike. That was going to chopper foul.
Ball inside.
All right, 2-2 count for Verdugo. 75 clutch, 67 power,
Count.
and 89 vision. Fights back into a full count. See if they give him something. They didn't really, but we're going to take it. Verdugo's going to have an RBI single. 2 RBI single, that is. Going to extend the lead 7-1, and they're probably going to pull Rodriguez. And they do. And they're putting in Michael Waka. Cool.
Ball inside.
Now, we're only playing the bottom 3 of this one. Probably. Might do some last of the... Or we're going to play the first 3, and then we'll see about the last 3. Maybe last 2 is normally where I put it. I took a bad hack at that one. Breaking ball got Neto. We have Castro up next, second base. Yeah, switch hitter swung way too early on that circle change. If I was on time, it probably would have been a chopper to second anyways, but yeah, very weak. Very weak. That one foul.
We got a full count.
Gonna still put the sinker low and in. Or low and down the middle, that is. All right, sinker or fastball high and in, and that's a solo homer for Jackson Holiday. Trout does nothing but watch. Third of the season, 404, 99.5 off the bat. Sosa takes a hack and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
All right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. 51 pitches for King. 52 gets the strikeout. Jordan Westberg up next. The sinker really only working for King today, as that one's going to fly out to center. Trout's going to be there. Gunnar Henderson up next. Gunnar crushes righties. Swing and a miss on the fastball gets him to strike out, and we are going to go to quick manage with a 7-2 lead. Holiday gives them a 1-run back, but still not going to be enough. Rise grounds out, Hap flies out, and a fly out from Hoppy. Santander gets on with a single. Jeffers walks. Kierstad going to get a fielder's choice. Sack fly from Cowser. Honeycutt gets walked and then a strikeout. But a solo home run from King Trout. Double from Rengifo, fly out, ground out. I guess Waka is their just emergency pitcher. Ground out, fly out. There we go. Strikeout, single from Arise. He's 2 for 4 today. But nothing happens because of it. We're going to go ahead and pull King. Yeah, we are going to pull King. Let's go ahead and put in Alcala. Ground out to Santander. Jeffers walks again. Fielder's choice. Single from Cowser. And Honeycutt grounds out. Holiday grounds out. Sosa gets on with a single. Westberg strikes out. And Henderson strikes out. Shelby Miller in the game now. Neto gets on with a single. Castro gets on with a single. Single from Arise. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Hap gets a sac fly. And Ohapi gets a 3-run home run to give us 4 more runs on the inning. Now this is 2... Let's see, got Tom Cosgrove up. No, let's get Kopech. Kopech is our closer. Trout's 1 for 3 today. 1-1 count from Stanek to Trout. 1-2 count, takes the fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is going to be another base hit for Trout. Going to be a single this time. Hold him at 1. Don't need to go crazy at 2. Get him to dive into the base, break his kneecaps. Nah, we're good. We have a 9-run lead, and if it came down to that play, tip your cap. You did, good job. And that's going to bring in. Can Trout score from here? He can definitely score from here. Got to be an RBI double for Rengifo. We will take empty calories all day. All right, swing and a miss on that high slider. 1 for 4 from Shawnuel. And that is a perfect blast. That one's going to go Oppo Taco over the wall. That's a home run. 2 runs to Shawnuel. Big fly. Oppo freaking Taco from Shawnuel and Camden Yards. Didn't get it to go last time. Gets it to go that time. They're going to have to go to Tyler Wells, who's out of the bullpen. Former starter for them. And Verdugo's 2 for 4 today, so let's go ahead and take some pitches.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now, I don't like the fact that I'm going to take the pitch, but it is what it is.
Ball 2.
And you know what? I'm going to put my controller down. I believe I scheduled, what's-his-face to come in. Let me just double-check. Yeah. So Kopech's going to come in. I put my controller down. If they walk Verdugo, I don't really know what to tell you.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You got to be kidding me. Try me. There we go. Oh, we're not even. No, I do not. We're not even. Yeah, we're not even. Oopsies. I thought we were in the 9th. Fielder's choice. Pop up.
Ball 4, take the base.
Yeah. I wanted to do the close with Kopech, but I suppose Tom Cosgrove's good enough. That's going to go in for a single. Not going to try it at third, even though Trout had a bad throw. All right, 2 runners on. Tying run is probably still Santander. I think that's how that works. It's still Santander. You're just going to have to go through the order one more time. Actually, no, it's 12, not 9. So that one's going to chop her to second. Castro over to first. And the Angels win. We get the series win. We go to 4-2 on the season. Cosgrove with the save. Empty calories, but still. And, yeah, crazy game. Ford on the runs. Ohapi 2 home runs. Shanua with an Oppo Taco. Rengifo with 2 doubles and 3 runs scored. Trout with a home run and 3 runs. I mean, Rodriguez with the loss, but he only, well, actually, no, he accounted for 7 of their 15. That's. All right, so that is going to do it for this one. So we pick up the series win against Milwaukee, lose the game Freddie Peralta started, but that's all right. And then we lose the game that Chavez started. So Chavez starting out with a loss. Michael King, unfortunately, is not playing that well, but the season just started. You know, it's only over 6 innings. He's had 2 starts and, you know, combined for the sample size of 1. Casey Mize leaving that game was, you know, unfortunate, but it's not going to affect the rest of the season. We did pick up the dub. And, yeah, I'm very, very excited for this team. Ohapi with 2 home runs. Shanua with 3. Castro with... Actually, he only has 1 caught stealing, but 4 stolen bases already. Arise batting over 500. Rengifo with a home run. Neto with a home run, Hap with 2 home runs, and how many walks? 3. I don't know why you're regressing. I really don't. And then Trout with a home run and Verdugo with a home run. So crazy start to the season. We're 4-2, and it only goes up from here. So thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.